Okay, so in this video, I'm going over why I think scripts for LinkedIn email outreach are near useless and what to focus on instead if you're looking to book meetings, sign clients, and scale your marketing agency. So, if you don't know who I am, my name's Ethan Welby. I'm the founder of ETL Digital. We partner with established marketing agencies to help them add an extra $50,000 to $100,000 per month within 6 to 9 months by building out client acquisition machines. So, to get into it, scripts are useless. Focus on what's important. So, assuming you're not sending 10 paragraph emails in your outreach messages, and I'm pretty sure someone watching this will be, but assuming you're doing something reasonably close to what's effective, all outreach scripts boil down to a few simple things: a greeting, an offer, and a call to action. So these can take many forms. The greeting can be, hey, an introduction about you, about your company, personal lines, things like that. The offer is what you do, who you do it for, any sort of guarantees, any past results. And the call to action is the action you want them to take based on the email. So booking a meeting, signing up as a client, asking for more info. So assuming 95% of the scripts that you see on Twitter, YouTube, they all look like this. They really do. So if that's the case, then it probably means that you shouldn't be obsessing over tiny details, right? You shouldn't be obsessing over, oh, should I say hi or should I say hey? Or should I say, do you mind some more info or do you want more info? Like those are tiny, tiny things. So what I've found is that the offer, what you do, who you do it for, guarantees, and past results, that is going to give you the absolute highest returns on whether someone replies to you or not based on the email. And there's more to it than that, and I'll go into that in a minute. But if we're looking at the email in isolation, the offer is at least 85, 90% of the reason why someone replies. Because everyone can say, hey, everyone can say, do you want to book a call? But not many people can say, we helped Nike to generate an extra 200 million or 200 billion, whatever, within 6 months, right? That is the differentiating factor, the offer. So you should be focusing on that as opposed to, should I say hi or should I say hey? But now, what most people do is they obsess over the email completely. They obsess over the message completely. But what they fail to do is look at the bigger picture. Because we're not working in isolation, we're not working in a vacuum, right? So the bigger picture is that outreach is only a component of the entire system. So you send the message, but what most people forget is that people are going to look how you look, right? So you send an email, for example, they're going to check your website, they're going to Google your name, and that's a part of this, but people forget that. So perception, the way you appear, is more important, or arguably more important, than the actual outreach. Because let's say you get a message on LinkedIn and they say, hey, I can increase your revenue by $1 million. You pay nothing upfront, completely performance based, and you only pay us after we generate the revenue and it hits your bank account. But they have no profile picture and they have nothing on their account, no banner, nothing. They're not going to reply. You're not going to reply because they look like a bot. That's why. But if someone who is, the CEO of the best marketing agency in the entire world, ETL Digital, and they told you they can do the exact same thing, they had a high quality banner, professional profile picture, filled out about section of their entire life story, how they got to this point, you'll sign up or you'll at least respond. Even if like they had 1 million followers too, you would respond, but you wouldn't respond to the first guy, even though it could be the exact same person, because they look like a bot. Because perception is reality, right? So keep that in mind. And the final one is timing. So this is something people just don't think about. There might be genuine reasons why someone can't work with you. Maybe they just signed up with another agency. Maybe they just went bankrupt and now they're not taking on any new business, you know? These are external things that we actually can't control. And the solution, which I'll get to in a minute, is volume. So someone was asking me about this the other day on a coaching call. And the example I gave was, let's say a guy was at a club and he wanted to approach a girl, right? And he came up to me and he asked, "Hey man, what's the best script I should use? Should I say hey or should I say hi? Like what's going to give me the best conversion rate?" But then it's like you look at the guy and it's like he's wearing a Spider-Man t-shirt, he's wearing shorts, he's wearing Crocs, and he smells terrible. Like, which has more of the impact? Which of the two things has more of the impact? The perception or the message? He could be a billionaire. Who knows? But that example really nails down the point of what I'm trying to say here. That the outreach, the actual message that you use, is only a small component of the bigger picture. And you need to keep that in mind when you're doing this. You need to focus on external things, how you present yourself and how you present your company when you're actually doing this outreach. And then the solution to avoiding things like timing, external things that you can't really control, people that genuinely can't work with you, is volume, right? Doing more, sending more messages just decreases the chance or increases the chance of getting to people that can actually genuinely work with you and avoiding the people that can't. So I hope this gave some clarity on why scripts are near useless and how you can improve your results in the future by focusing on not just the outreach, but if you are focusing on the outreach, focus on the offer, but also focusing on your perception and getting volume out.